that was good. That pretty much sums up Avengers Age of Ultron. It's good. Not as amazing or as grand as the first Avengers movie, due to its main selling point being, come see Marvel's greatest heroes, who they still have the movie rights to, together in one movie, again. But that doesn't stop Age of Ultron from being an action-packed thrill ride that continues to signify Disney and Marvel's dominance over the superhero genre. Writer and director Joss Whedon brought to this movie the same charm and fun he brought to the previous Avengers movie, only now with some considerable dark undertones, thanks to the titularly named villain, Ultron, an AI created by Tony Stark that was created to help the Avengers in maintaining peace, except he didn't want to be a puppet and have no say in his future, so he broke away. As far as the villains of the Marvel movieverse go, Ultron is actually one of the most compelling, even more so than Loki. Capable of omnipresence through the internet, and desiring to bring about true everlasting peace to the world by eliminating the problem, humans, and thus bring forth a new civilization with him as its figurehead. But what really makes him interesting is just how close he is to his creator personality-wise. Always making wisecracks and making light of the situation just like Tony Stark, except he's actually planning to wipe out humanity. And that's without mentioning how often throughout the movie he quotes Pinocchio, Disney's Pinocchio. Particularly the No Strings on Me song to signify his desire for true freedom from any control or manipulation. Plus, two new standout characters to the movieverse are introduced in this movie, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, whom you might remember from X-Men Days of Future Past. But please remember, these are different versions, they are not the same characters. Now, Quicksilver and Scarlet, they're both genetically enhanced metahumans, who, like Ultron, actually bring some nice dark undertones to the Marvel movieverse, and they do this quite well without in any way compromising the lighter tone the Marvel movieverse is so well known for. Now, Age of Ultron does pack what made the first Avengers so great, as well as all the other Marvel movieverse movies. Some scenes are just as on par, if not better, than some of the scenes from the first Avengers movie. Particularly the final fight against Ultron and his army of alternate bodies. But unfortunately, the thrill of watching Marvel's heroes come together to fight a great villain is undermined by the fact we've already seen it before. It also really doesn't help that Age of Ultron's story feels pretty similar to Guardians of the Galaxy's, in that it feels isolated onto itself. It's not really branching out into the wider parts of the Marvel movieverse. Coupled with that, there's also a sense that this movie is just tying up loose narrative plot threads from the other movies, while at the same time establishing some new plot threads to help lead into Phase 3 Marvel films. Ultimately just making it feel like a kinda loose transition rather than an actual end to this third of the Marvel movieverse. Whereas Avengers 1, it actually gave us a definitive end to Phase 1, whereas with this one, it feels like rather than just trying to end Phase 2, they're sliding us into Phase 3 without hoping that we won't notice. At the end of the day, whatever shortcomings Age of Ultron has are just the result of being a sequel to what was a definitive movie benchmark. Not one of the best sequels, but definitely a must-see movie for this year. But hopefully Avengers, Civil War, and Infinity Wars in a few years' time will end up being the grandiose sequels that Age of Ultron wanted to be.